Homes and families. In ancient Egypt, most people had to build their own houses, and the richer you were, the better you could make your house. People's houses were the focus of their daily lives. In fact, marriage began when two people shared a home instead of after a ceremony. Poor people in ancient Egypt had small houses built from mud bricks. A ramp led up to a flat roof so families could sleep outside if it was too hot inside the house. Many houses had a wall around them, and this gave families a courtyard where they could grow their own food. The ancient Egyptians did not have toilets like we do. Poor people used holes in the ground or pots, which they would then empty into the river Nile. Wealthy people had it a bit better. Some had limestone toilet seats which were put over pots, but the pots still had to be emptied by hand. Rich people had big houses with many rooms. Some may also have had a pool in the garden containing fish. The picture below shows a wealthy scribe called Nakht and his wife outside their house. The vents on the roof trapped breezes to keep the house cool all year round. The ancient Egyptians lived in many different towns and cities along the Nile. Unfortunately, we don't have that much information about these towns and cities. This is because they were built close to the Nile, so over time, most of the buildings were washed away by floods. The ruins of a large village have been found at Deir el-Medina. This is where all the skilled workers who built the Valley of the Kings lived. In many ways, men and women were equal in ancient Egypt, but they still had different roles. Rich men worked in the government, and the women were not allowed those jobs. The rich women might work as priestesses or musicians. Poorer men worked as farmers, craftsmen, laborers, and artists. Poorer women were expected to raise children, but they may also have worked as servants or dancers. Others worked in business trading things like cloth and vegetables. Family was very important. Parents lived with their children and were very loving. When the parents grew old, their children would look after them.